Welcome back, everyone. I am Aina-Pelemo from Faculty of Law, Redeemers University. Before we start our discussion for today, it is essential I appreciate my viewers and subscribers for your support. You have made the channel worthwhile. So I wish you officially a happy, prosperous 21. So in this video, we'll be discussing 8 factors that every employed person must know about HARASSMENT. What you must know about HARASSMENT. So the first thing on our list is the HARASSMENT keeps you busy with nothing. Nothing. It makes you feel dejected. All it does is gives you a file that maybe is done with the file. It tells you to keep, you should summarize the bulk file so that you just get busy in the office. And then another example of that is it keeps you in close proximity, closer to him or her, where he will have access to you easily, and as well as it tells the organization, if it's your boss, direct boss, it makes sure that you're the one that is assigned with him for any official assignment outside the office, so that you always be around him or her. And another point is it keeps you windy till win hours, to the point that you will just, everybody is about leaving the office, you're still being engaged with a lot of work, but the work, they are meaningless. They can tell you that they are making copies for one bidding or document they want to go and present in one organization, just to get you busy with nothing. And then that's number one. And especially that aspect of you assigning you to travel with him or her outside the location. You are being checked into your room, your hotel room. He has his own room too, or she has her own room too. But unfortunately, you have to deliberate on whatever you have to do outside the office in one place, right? So he or she will make the location his own room or a room where you'll be discussing about the files and all that. The cost of doing that is already harassing you. That's exactly what number one factor is. Keeps you busy with nothing and trying to look for a way to win your heart towards him. Then, number two, he admires you excessively, or she admires you excessively. He's the only person that will take note of your makeup, the person that will take note of your shape, take note of your weight lose or your weight loss or your weight gain, and we also take note of everything about you. You know that there's something else attached to his admiration or to his compliments. So you should take note of that. That's the second factor that you should look out for when you are being employed in a particular place. Number three is the divide and rule principle. In some organization, the harasser try to divide everybody so that you will not be friends to each other, so that you will not have a room to connive against him or her. So he gossips about this to another person, or backbites about this to another person, and say ill things, so that you will never be friends, and you end up going to the point that you feel like even harming your colleague or your friends in the office because of what the rancor must have created in hidden places, talking about the other person. Not only that, you will ensure that whatever he gives this person, it doesn't transfer, the other person does not share it with another person, the colleague in the office. So you don't tell the colleague that my boss bought me this or gave me this, whereas he has given two of you the same thing, but he tell you not to tell each other. So if you are very wise, it's best to share, so that you will know that such a person is trying to harass you, and you be careful of your information. He's just trying to build loyalty upon deceit. That's what they're trying to do, and that's another clear factor of you should be careful of as a signal to harassment. Then number four, phone calls at all hours. I have a friend that told me that her boss called her around 2 a.m. and was discussing about office file. I said 2 a.m. and then subsequently he said there was another time he sent her text message around 1 a.m. telling her that the office should go to court and this, that, around 1 a.m. So you should know that if it's something that is rare, that maybe in times of impromptu something just come up and your boss sent you a message, it's possible. But when it's something frequent, every now and then calls you at odd hours, it keeps you busy at odd hours, it lets you stay in the office doing unnecessary work, you should know that is a signal that you should be aware of harassment. Then number five, he entrusts you with something outside your purview. You are a lawyer. What are you doing with a handling office money when they have accountant that does the handling of the money, that does the requisition form? You can go through the accountant to requisite for any money you need for filing process and all that. But suddenly you realize that the boss or the harasser made you the person that is signatory to account to getting money from the office, so that you can know that he has money to take care of you, or you can have direct access to his money and he will have room to be able to subject you to harassment. Or the harasser turned you to his or her PA. How can a lawyer, a graduate, you automatically become a PA when you are being employed based on another different condition of services what they gave you? So those are the signals that you should expect that harassment is about knocking at the door, or you're already into it. Then number 6, he showers you with gifts. He comes, he gives you money, he said, you need it, take it. Oh, your hair is now rough, you need to change this your hair. Oh, you have not clean shave. I think your salary is closer, or you have finished spending your salary. I need to help you with money. You should know that soon you will be harassed, or you're already subject of harassment. Eating or patting you in wrong places, wrong part of your body. Touching, physical touch. Your boss comes, he just uses his hand to brush you. Or he comes, he just grab you from your waist behind. Comes, he grabs your chest. Tomorrow, he turn around, you look great. You should know that soon, you will soon be in the pepper. Or you will soon be fried with oil. Then the final factor that we'll consider is organ principles. Some offices, especially that as owned by individual, they have the principle that you be the principal partner or the head of chambers or whatever position they put themselves as the head. They expect you to hug them in the morning when you resume work, and when you are closing in the evening, you hug them. When you fail to do that, you're already in the red book, and that's the signal. Once you start receiving that hug, be sure that soon you will soon be a subject of harassment, or you are already at the process of being harassed. Those are the factors we are considering in this video. We've been talking about 8 factors that every employed person must know in a workplace. And then this is a jar added to the 8 factors that you should expect to be terminated or suspended from work. So because the office is not your family house, he or she, that is the harasser, can suspend you at any time from work when you fail to dance to their tune of music. Or he might say that they are downsizing or they are restructuring the office, they no longer need your service in the office. So don't be surprised at that. Prepare your mind at that it's possible for them to terminate me anytime soon. So don't let it catch you unaware, and don't be surprised at it. It is possible that it happens. So you should take note of that. I hope we have been able to impact you in a way. Please stay tuned, subscribe to our channel, hit the like buttons, and post your comments. Thank you so much for your audience. I remain Dr. Mrs. Aina-Pelemo from Faculty of Law, Redeemers University. Thank you. See you in our next video.